Hello everybody, this is Red Sea of Red Sea Gaming, and this is my third stream. Craft Live 3. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get back to work over here. I'm gonna show you what's already done before I get to work. And of course, this is getting so huge that you can't even see most of the build. And also I have to pick when it's dark to show you guys, so I have to go to the bed over here. Yep, I'm starting recording the streams now, so I can actually edit up what I just recorded. This is just an experiment. I want to see if I can do something with it. What I'm doing here is just yesterday I worked on filling up the floor over there. I've gone through 5 stacks of, 535 stacks of stone brick to get all that floor filled up. Like, I had to fill up my inventory like 5 times, so I'm like 36 stacks of stone brick. Here I go. Just I'm gonna put grass on top of this stone brick I'm laying right here. That way it will add up to the grass I have over here. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to keep doing this. This is my survival build I've been working on for 1 whole year. As of this month, I've reached 12 months, which means 1 year. Yeah. This was the old tramway. I'm going to tear down this tramway and eventually, but first I have to build the ground up. That way I can take it out without having to make many platforms to get it up to it. So here I go. Like, hey Midget Cricket, how you doing, buddy? How's school treating you? Like, I'm just working hard on this build. This is a build that I've been working on since December of 2017. And I like building big. And before you ask, no, you cannot come onto my server while I'm streaming. Like, mainly because I realized that my internet cannot handle a stream and multiple players on my server at the same time. And my diamond pickaxe is almost broken. Alright. What I'm doing here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta make sure there's only 3 spaces between each pillar. Alright, good. Like, this is the pillared hall, or at least part of it. Um, Sans. Still trying to beat Sans XD. Oh, yeah. I, oh, you mean my Sand Palace? Yeah, I'm still trying to beat my Sand Palace on the uh, and this is going to be my largest build I've ever built in Minecraft. But having to build most of it by myself, it just is. It's a pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need to count if I have a guide to make sure it lines up correctly. As long as there's only 4 gaps in between, I know it's correct. And we just need to keep going like this. Oh, did I guess wrong? Could you enlighten me if I messed up? Enlighten me what I guessed wrong. Midget Cricket, throw me a bone. I don't know what you mean. Oh, yes. I'm still trying to beat Undertale. Like, oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I just took a break from that game, mainly because I needed to focus on this build. You understand, right? Alright, good. Just what you see here is just 12 months of work. It just gets bigger and bigger. And if you look at the map, what do you think? All that gray is what I need to turn green. And right now it's so big, I'm just a speck compared to this. And see that mansion over there? It needs to be torn down. Ah. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Midget. Like, I just don't get it. Why would you hate a game over losing a build? Right now, due to me having fears of this game getting corrupted due to power outages and other stuff, I turned off autosave for this game, so that means I have to remember to save it before I leave the world. That way, if there's a power outage, the save won't become corrupted, because you wouldn't want 12 months of work to go down the drain, would you? Just look at all this. Like, I'm just showing you, I'm going to show you a bird's eye view of what's already completed for a second. Right now, this is a temporary ladder. Right now, I'm still working on this. I need to focus. Everything that's flat is, underneath it is a pillared hall. That fort right there is going to be torn down, mainly so I can actually rebuild it. It was built by another friend of mine, but he hasn't been on the server in 6 months, so I have to. So I'm going to tear it down and rebuild it in my image. And it's like, if it doesn't match with my design, it's coming down. Like, I've been working so hard, and before you ask where I've gotten all the stone brick, I have a machine that mass produces stone brick. I can never truly run out of stone brick now. Yeah, I have to ignore this pillar until I have the floor completed. The pillared hall is the most important thing in the metropolis. Oh, your Undertale paying like you killed all the monsters, you killed all the enemies, and then the flower will mock you for doing so? Is that true? Oh, are you talking about Sans? Uh, yeah, I understand. He is meant to test you and meant to punish you for playing genocide route. Correct? Like Undertale is it's a good game. I actually like it. Just it'd be nice if they had another way for you to level up without, going genocide route. Like, I like RPGs where you fight the monster, you get your levels. I understand. Like, I love RPGs. My favorite RPGs are usually the games where there are monsters out there, you gotta go and fight them so they don't harm the good folks ever again. Like, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 recently, midget, and I managed to beat the game on critical mode, the hardest difficulty in the game, and it was a hard road to get there. That game was hard. Critical mode means the enemies hit harder. They actually take 90% of your health if you let them do their special attacks to you. Try to avoid that. So you need, like, some of the best RPGs are usually the ones that without a difficulty set, and they actually test your skills. Yeah, I found out that he's usually, let's just say, I mean, Sans is usually the brick wall to those who go the genocide route. The brick wall, and of course you have to learn how to face him so you can beat the game. Of course, I'm planning to go genocide route just to get all the trophies. Then the next playthrough I intend to go pure oh. Alright. What I'm doing here, midget, is I'm going to try to do more streams during the weekend of my build here. Also, I want to eventually do one of my favorite RPGs on my PS4, which is Dark Souls Remastered. And also some other games I have in my collection over the next couple months as winter sets in. Oh, actually I did, but I got stopped by the I don't know who her name is. I couldn't get past her, even though I'm trying to spare her in the game, and She's like, I will never let you spare me. Fight back. I'm like, eh. Yeah, I think that's her. But how do you make her spare you? Because I actually went and bought up as many health potions as possible, just so I could survive. You know, just a couple of hits and you're dead. No, not her, not her. I mean the other one that's looking for you. The other one that's looking for you, like that throws the blue spears. If you know what I'm talking about, throws the blue spears. Oh, just run. I didn't know that. Like, I actually started over from the genocide route in an attempt to get at her, but maybe I should start over with the ungenocide route and just hit run instead. Correct, midget? Because I've beaten a game called Dishonored without killing a soul. And actually got the trophy clean hands. Yeah. So you just hit run. And because I would just hit spare over and over and I would get killed. Looks like I gotta start the game from the beginning. Will Sens just let you pass if you don't kill anyone on the way there? I'm just working away. I'm not gonna kill him. Like, he's actually funny to listen to. Like, I like his you know, the skeleton with the red, I forgot his name. He makes spaghetti and wants to capture you. Like, it's funny. And he keeps on making the dumbest puzzles ever. So I was laughing my head off with some of the antics. Yeah, that guy. He is hilarious. Also, Sans is funny too. I like some of the enemies. I haven't found him yet. But I'm going to try and get there. I gotta save up. I gotta save up gold so I can actually give to the puppy shrine. It actually says to give 350 gold to the puppy shrine, and I'm guaranteed to get the platinum trophy for the game. I want the platinum trophy. Like, I'm a trophy fanatic. I like going after trophies. As of today, I have 3,814 trophies and 2 platinums. Yeah, among them is Bloodborne in Minecraft. Huh. What do you mean? Is it, do you just give to a shrine? Because giving to a shrine does sound easy. Yeah, to me, I like it when it's easy like that. Mainly because you want to, like, I just really hate it when they make the plant trophy so impossible to obtain. Yep, of course. But of course, due to it being, no genocide, that means I have to go into battles and hope and pray I can, I can get money from these monsters that I end up fighting without killing them, which makes it kind of hard. Yeah. So, Midget, what do you think of what I'm doing here? Like, it might not look like much, but this is all work in progress. When it's only one player working on this, you're gonna expect it uh, to not look ready yet. This is the foundations of the city. This is what I've been working on for 12 months. Just the foundations alone. Yeah, but Midget, I mean, I'm just working so hard on this, and I've been putting a lot of time and effort into this. I did recently replay. I did recently replay Undertale. I got to that die. Of course, you told me just run. No, 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 no. It's the one before you get to the Hotlands. You just hit run, the run command. That's it. Because that sounds too easy. Might all be gray, but people have to understand that this is my building method. The walls are not meant to look pretty. They're meant to be imposing, so they're defensive walls. Oh. Alright. But what about the mountain? You actually head toward this mountain, and she gets right in front of the entrance. And you have no choice but to face her in battle. Oh. But where do you get water? I don't, oh. Alright. Run past her, go to the spring, get water, and then hand it to her? And then she becomes your friend? If it were that easy? Alright. At some point, maybe tomorrow, I'll do a live stream of Undertale from beginning to end. Would you be interested in that? You just remind me tomorrow, not because when I'm focused on this build, I get really distracted. Oh, look at this. Alright. Beginning to end. So. I have to use up all the stone brick I have on me. Now, of course, since tomorrow is Saturday, I'll be able to start really early. Let's say, alright. Really depends. I can start streaming at noon. The reason why I didn't start streaming till 3:30 was because you get a lot of you guys are in school, so doing it early at like noon on a Friday would not go well for a stream. No school for you on Monday? That's good. So I'll be able to do a stream. I do need somebody to tell me school schedules. I don't really know your school schedules. So it's really hard to keep track. So sometimes I won't even know there's a school holiday. So I'll be like, Alright. Dun, dun, dun. What do you think? The size of this build is why it's taking so long to build. Do you see all this? This was once an ocean. It took... Alright. Thank you. I'm going to have to keep track of that. November 22nd, 23, 24, and 25, and 26. Of course, I'm going to have to take a day off on Thanksgiving, you know, Thanksgiving dinner with the fam, you know, turkey, turkey, turkey. All that. You understand, right? Turkey. Now, how do you prefer your turkey? Do you like it covered in gravy? Yeah. Do you like it covered in gravy? Do you like it salted like I do? Like, I like salted turkey. Like, oh, you like plain. Alright. Just, name any side dishes you like having with your turkey on Thanksgiving. Like, I preferred the black olives and cheese. Okay. Don't ask. Okay. Got it. But, oh. What I'm doing here is, after Thanksgiving, I have to go on a trip with my dad again this time it's to Minnesota. Last time I went on a trip to Texas. I like spice too, but I don't like spice on my turkey. I do not like stuffing. I don't know why people like stuffing. But but if people like stuffing, I'm not going to stop them from enjoying it. Also, I don't think of this. Alright, I'm going to try and say this plainly so you can understand it as clearly as possible. I hate orange juice. No. I hate oranges, but I love orange juice. What do you think of that? I hate oranges. Eating oranges, but I love orange juice. I hate apples, but I'll drink apple juice. I hate tomatoes, but I'll have tomato sauce on my pizza. Yeah, just some of my family and friends laugh at that. Uh, I hate mashed potatoes too. Like I like potatoes. Instant potatoes. Those are good. That's good. But I hate actual potatoes. I hate that. Just having flakes of the outer skin of a potato in your potatoes. Yeah, yeah. And of course, what's your favorite topping on your pizza? If it's anchovies, leave now. I'm just trying to be funny here. I'm not an anchovies person. Of course, everybody loves pepperoni. Unless you're a supreme kind of dude. Kahoot? Music intensifies. Alright. Of course you like pepperoni. Everyone does. Right now I'm just going through all my stone brick. You see all those chests? They're all full. I have to empty them and take them to the storage rooms. And over there was once a mountain, and I'm taking out entire mountains. Alright. Why did you put that in the comment, midget? Yeah. Why'd you put that in the comment? There is a God. And look at all this stuff. Yeah, I know. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I have to move all the contents of these chests. As you can see, I saved up a lot of diamonds just to get diamond pickaxes ready to use. As you can see, all this has to be moved to the storage chests. Ugh. All the torture. Of course, I got this for the detailing of the wall up above. Yeah. Okay, I'm heading to the storage room so I can get more stone brick. Might as well show you around while I'm on my way there. Let me just make it daylight. I've been doing this without host privileges. I do not have the ability to teleport, change weather, or anything. This is pure survival, pure and simple. Cool. And it just I basically I want to make sure that this is still legit, so I have achievements still on for this server. As you can see here, this is what it looks like today. Like, I'm gonna go into, this was the first thing that was built in the server right here. I worked so hard on this. I'm still very proud of this small area. And of course, my underground gardens. Yeah. I've been practicing. What? This machine is still on? Okay, there's only one. Oh my. Wow, there's only one furnace going. Alright, I gotta go collect some stone brick. Dead memes. I get what you're saying, but look at this. What do you think of the size of this? This is where all the stone goes after it's mass produced. Look at all this stone. And look at it's filling up right there. Having my mass production going smoothly is good. This is my underground storage unit. It can carry up to 5,000 stacks of... Oh, I get that. That's funny. It's time to stop this coming! And look at all this midget right there. This was made by by one of my friends. This storage unit can hold up to 5,000 stacks of stone brick, or 300,000 stone brick. Awesome. Now I have plenty of stone brick to get back to work. Now let me just get me a glass of water. Alright. I feel refreshed. Yeah. If I go up here, you'll see it's taller than it looks. Alright, I'm gonna go back to work. This is just my nerve center of the entire server. What do you think of this machine? Oh. Oh. Alright, Liam Eve stopped working. I have said my first name on stream before. Oh. As you can see, I'm a late Halloween celebrator, so I still have my jack-o'-lanterns out here. Alright, going back to work. Just had to stop for a second. Momentary itch on the neck. Oh, Eve rebooting. Oh. What does that mean, midget? Alright. Here we go. Just now I have stone brick, able to get to work. I used to have shulker boxes. You know those boxes that are little backpacks? I lost them. I don't know where they went. So that means I have to take all this 36 inventory slots at a time. Man, Lamb, BTW. Can I just call you midget? It's a lot easier, please. Just like if I can't read your name, this is gonna be a problem. Just and just so you know, I'm not saying it to make fun of you. It's just that's what your username is, midget. Hi. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just look how. Does it look endless to you? If you look over there, does it look endless to you? That's what I want to see when it's finished. But, of course, this is what the pillared hall will look like when it's finished. If I go all the way over here, this is a completed portion. I always have to have a part of it complete so I know what I'm working for. This is what every pillar will look like when it's finished. So, it's important. It's a step forward. But until I have the entire foundations complete, I'm not going to focus on finishing the pillars until I have it all finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's a little problem. I'm going to have no choice but to move these. Get the bleach. Alright. Like, this morning I was playing a game called Evil Within, and I was just playing that I didn't want to touch Minecraft until I started the stream today. You want to know, you don't want to get bored before you do your stream, if you know what I mean. Delta Rune is awesome. Interesting. Is that a game? Never heard of it. If it is one. Oh, UT2 is Delta Rune. Interesting. But UT, do you mean Unreal Tournament or something else? I'm just trying to make sure, like, because speaking in simplified language confuses me because when I was growing up, I didn't have the luxury of shortening words. I had to spell it out exactly. Oh, Undertale, Undertale. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just I was confused for a moment because I look at UT and I'm like this. There's Unreal Tournament. There's all that. Alright. Sorry. Sorry about that, midget. Oh, so there's an Undertale 2 coming? Interesting. If that's 2. If that's so. Oh, it's out right now? Interesting. Now we just gotta wait for a PS4 release. Alright, this is gonna be a big problem. So far. Until it comes out for PS4, we're playing the waiting game. Like, everybody loves the waiting game. Oh, that's good. Just what I am doing here is slow process. Seriously, I have to figure out where to take the materials. Of course, I gotta take them to the furnace room so I can smelt them into stone brick. Just how many trips it'll take to get it all there is the question. Now I understand. Of course, Sans is just a skeleton. Yeah. Good. Why, TT? Why? It's for humor's sake. Sometimes sometimes the creator will just do it for a laugh. Decide to do something. Dating, better than nothing. Hope it develops. Yeah. Alright. Do you know how expensive it's going to be to fill up all this along with the pillars? Just to... Alright. Alright, understandable. But it took like 5 trips to get the stone brick needed to make the floor down there. Oh yeah, I understand, midget. Don't you hate it when that happens? You can't fly back up because this is survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Like each other in Undertale. Far enough. Okay. Okay, down. Alright. But Midget, what do you think of me making 5 trips, 35 stacks of stone brick each to make the floor you see right there, down there? 5 trips, 35 stacks each. Okay. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so I'll be... It looks like I'm gonna do Undertale tomorrow, if you're up for it. Sometime at 1 p.m. tomorrow. That means I gotta set the clock. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can try and watch. Send me a link to your stream. You can do that. You can go to, when you're setting up the stream, you can select players, while you're starting up your stream. And that means I'll get a link to it. I'll be able to watch it on YouTube. I'm also recording this stream at the same time. Here I go. Just keep on trucking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, good luck with him. I hear he's a tough cookie. It's hard to chew on a cookie that's tough. Yeah, just it's good that I have somebody watching my content. Thanks, Midget, for being on for so long. That's great, Midget. That's great. Keep at it. I'm just suggesting that you make sure that you do your homework, school things, get that done so you can actually think about what to do with your YouTube channel next. It's just a real pain when you have other responsibilities in the way while you're trying to work on your YouTube channel. Like, if I were you, I'd be taking out a notebook and writing down some ideas while you're watching me stream. That's just an idea from me. Like, right now, after almost a year of... Alright. After almost a year of doing footage and, actually talking, I've actually gotten used to talking in front of a live audience. So, it's actually pretty good. Yeah. I'm at least making some progress, wouldn't you agree? Like, I have to make all these pillars go all the way over there and connect over there to those pillars over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, basically, I started this segment of my YouTube channel at Midget because, nice. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason why I have this this entire YouTube segment of Minecraft, my entire build here, this is a huge part of my channel now. I have been filming me building this since April 24th. I started this build in December of 2017, but I didn't start actually showing people stuff until show what I was building here until today, till April 24th. That's when I uploaded for the first time of this server. Yeah, just I really wanted something to show off to people before I actually started filming. That was smart, right? Yeah, just sadly, Midget, when they come onto my stream or my server, they'll look around for a moment, assume my server is trash without talking to me, and then they just leave. Yeah, don't worry. They don't understand. This is a work in progress. This is the foundations of what will be a huge metropolis when I'm ready to showcase it. Okay. I'm actually pretty excited. I want to build my own metropolis. I want something on my PS4 to explore. Like a tourist, if you know what I mean. I want it to be so huge that I can get lost in it. So huge, vast. And the pillared hall is just one of the most important things. Oh, I can start doing more horror games if you're interested in that. Alright, if it won't. Yeah. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah, yeah. I got some horror games in my collection I think you'd like. One moment. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm gonna just keep expanding it until I get over there. You wanna know how many staircases it takes to make one pillar like this? What you saw over there? Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just what you see here is just 12 months of work. This is my huge survival server, pure survival. One second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just making sure it's mathematically correct. Everything must be mathematically correct. Yeah. 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 If you guys like what you see, please subscribe. Midget, I'm just referring to the newcomers. Oh, this is the PS4. I'm working on the PS4 version. I have the PC version, but um, I just don't like, to be honest with you, I just don't like the controls of the PC. Just to be honest, right there. But of course, I have been practicing. And look, ocean. What was once the ocean right here. This was once the ocean. And this was once my tramway. As soon as I'm done making the floor here, I'm going to put grass on top of it. And then I'm going to remove what was once my great tramway, little bit by little bit. And as you can see, I'm just going to show you guys what's already been completed. Yeah, as you can see right here, just what you see here was once woods, hills, mountains. If you look at my previous videos, I had mountains I had to take down with just stone tools. Like, and that's what's left of a mountain over there that I still have yet to take down all the way. And right now over here, I'm just gonna run over here because might as well show you guys where the castle will be. This is gonna be a huge metropolis once I get all the essentials. Yes, this is all survival. I'm not kidding. This is pure survival right here. The walls, I detailed the walls myself, like, staircases, chisel stone brick. And of course, if I go down here, this ladder has been here since month 3 of this 12-month server. Yeah, but as you can see, this is what the pillars will look like when they're finished. What you saw is first stage pillars over there. I want to actually finish all this and make it all look nice. And the pillared hall is going to be huge. And it's going to be so huge that it'll look like it goes on forever. What do you guys think if I just stand right here? And just stand right here and take a look. Like, I love huge builds. I don't like making small builds. Yeah. Oh, this right here is one of my many entrances into my nerve center. I did have a few people help me, but 95% of the time, it's just me. Like, as you can see right here, when I need to mass produce stuff, this was not built by me. This was built by one of my friends. He did a good job with this. This thing can produce a lot of stone brick. And when it's all finished, it'll go along this conveyor belt. And look, there's still stone going. It'll go down, through the hoppers. Then I go down the stairs, and here's the big storage room for where all the stone goes. And this is the first tier. There are 10 tiers. As you can see here, all this stone is ready to go. It's so tall I have to get up to the top. But of course, that's just so I can get to work. Now I just need to get back to where I was. How did I make that? At first it started out as just 5 tiers, that. And as you can see right here, I sort of built all this. This is 12 months of work. I started this in December of 2017. And I've been working on it for so long. I've been putting 12-hour days into this. Of course, I have some friends come on here every now and then, but I have to work on this mostly by myself. Mainly because most of the people who do help me when they do have time, they're in school. I have an advantage because I'm 26, so I'm able to do all this most of the time. Alright, this is the longest tunnel I've ever made. This is 600 blocks long. It actually goes underneath the water. But of course, I'm not going to go all the way because I'm just doing this so I can get up north. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. Like I produce more content. I do pre-recorded videos as well. And as you can see here, this is another way up. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but as you can see here, this is the uncompleted part of it. Due to my build being so big, if you get really far away from the nerve center, that you won't be able to see what you see here. This is obsidian right here. I've actually started mass producing obsidian. And what you see right here was once a lake. I took out the lake, layer by layer. The lake is now gone. And as you can see, that dirt right there, if you can see it, was once how tall the lake was. I had to get it down. Alright. Yeah. This is all pure survival, so a lot of it, as you can see, this is the biggest concentration of chests. Yeah, just I have to prove to people, like, oh, this is, I'm trying to make it my best build. This is all a work in progress. This is not even close to being finished. I keep on getting new ideas, and this is a way of testing myself. I want to test myself. I want to build it big. This is a 3-year project. I've finally reached month 12. of this build. Just 24 months to go. And of course, this is an attempt to grow my channel by actually just focusing on one build. And let's just say I have so much iron, diamonds, and gold that I don't need to worry about resources so much anymore. Like when I first started this server 10 months ago, I mean 12 months ago. Oh, I've been playing Minecraft since 2013 on the PS3. In 2015, when I got my PS4, I moved on to the PS4 version, and I just started building this. No, I actually started by building another build. This was sometime in December 2015, and if you want to check it out, there's a video called Sand Palace Montage on my YouTube channel, Red Sea Gaming, and it basically shows what was my proudest moment in Minecraft until some griefer came in and ruined it all, and I had to put it in creative. Now this is my attempt to start over and actually build something in survival purely. So this is the goal. I'm going to build an entire metropolis in survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Just everything here takes time. Just a lot of people just don't have the patience to keep up with me, so I have to. Everything here is just taking a lot of time. I've had to take out mountains by myself because a lot of people I invite onto my server, they don't want to help me at all. So they usually just go off and build something. But I did warn them. You do know I'm going to tear this area down so I can make it part of the server, right? Part of my city, right? I think a lot of them started giving up, so I have to do all this by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. During the summer of 2018, I was putting 80-hour work weeks into this server. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Like, but this is, and this server is an attempt for me to practice my skill and figure out the best way for me to build. This is a long-term build, not a short-term. Some of my friends have already gotten a little impatient and asked me, when is this built? Not exactly. Sometimes I do take breaks, like play a different game, just to get my head out of the gutter. Like, I don't always build, but I usually do pre-recorded videos during the weekdays so I can just focus on building without worrying about keeping a good appearance while building for a stream. Just I've been working so long on my channel that when I started doing this Minecraft server in April 2018, like, I started this server in December 2017, but I didn't start showing any footage of this until April 23rd, 2018, mainly because I wanted to make sure there was something cool to look at before I showed any footage. But now I decided, well, why not? Why not film myself building it a little bit at a time? What you get? What you think? Like, I've seen some people show off their builds when they're finished, but why not? Why not just build it and record myself doing it, and eventually the build will be finished, and it will actually help a lot. That's just a small part of the plan. Do something consistent, because I was facing a drought in April 2018. I didn't know what to put on my channel, so I decided to try this out, see how it worked for a couple of months. But after that, my channel's subscription count went from 90. Oh, to finish the foundations, which I've been working on. All right. You want to know how many stacks of stone brick I needed to finish this floor right here I'm pointing at? Just this right here, all the way to that mountain over there. I had to make 5 trips, 35 stacks of stone brick each in order to finish this floor right here. It's very time consuming and expensive. How do I describe expense? Is how long it takes to make the materials and to get the materials to where they're needed. It's a crazy thing to think about when it's just a video game. I'm just working so hard on this. Of course, I do take my favorite games to. Yeah, I know. My favorite games to get my head out of the gutter when I'm bored is I like playing certain games that have a bit of a challenge attached to them, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, like something like that, like something with a little bit of challenge. And the reason why I chose to do this in survival, preferably in peaceful, so I don't get, backstabbed by monsters while I'm trying to build, is mainly because I want a challenge when I build something. When you have a challenge, that means you have to find a creative way of building it. Does that make sense? Like, when it's in creative, there is no challenge. So you're like, there is no challenge, so all of a sudden now you have to, oh, I have plenty of materials to do what I want to do. But when you're building in survival, I have the platinum for Minecraft for this game. I've already gotten the platinum. I have all the trophies except for the battle ones. I'm not into battling in Minecraft. I don't think the game was made for that. So I just avoid the battles altogether, and I just focus on building. That's what I like to do. And as you can see here, you see this part of the ocean right here? This has to go. It took 1 week to take out the ocean right here. It'll take another week of dedicated work to get all this taken care of as well. And then eventually I'm going to have to tear down that pre-generated mansion block by block, because I'm not burning it to the ground. How do you take the water away, you ask? Oh, I can answer that right away. 1 second. Let me just get my method. I might as well show you the secret. Unlike a magician, I will show you the secrets. Let me just get to one of the chests over here. It has the material I need to take the water away. Okay. What you need is a lot of sand. Like this. Like, my method is simple. It's simple, but time consuming. It takes a lot of time to take out the water. I'm just trying to get as much sand as possible. Like that. And sandstone won't help because you need a material that you can actually get down. You need a material that actually is not that is affected by gravity. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to take away water. First, you have to start by doing this. It's a slow process, mainly, it really depends on how deep the water is, how many materials you need to take it out a little bit at a time. It's a slow process. This is why I usually, when I record footage of me doing this, I usually speed it up 8 times because it's so slow. It's so slow that when I first started taking out the lake over there, I kept having sand shortages. I kept running out of sand. I also use gravel. Gravel and sand are the best materials to use for taking out lakes and oceans. This is what you do when you don't have sponges. I mean, let's say you don't have any sponges. You have to use what you have in abundance. Yeah, just this is why I prefer just pre-recording it, because doing this on the stream just takes a lot of time, and you have to keep doing this. Also, you have to ignore all the creatures you're killing simultaneously, like the squid, the fish. Favorite update? To be perfectly honest with you, I like the aquatic update mainly because I can do this. I can get out of the water quick, but that's about it. Just but usually when I'm working on Minecraft, this is my secret of how to do this without, getting constantly bored. Yeah, make sure you have something external to listen to while working in Minecraft. Like, for example, I usually have my phone right next to me or my laptop, and I listen to some YouTube while I'm working, like some of my favorite YouTube channels, like AVGN, if you know, Angry Video Game Nerd, or Angry Joe, and some other YouTube channels. I listen to those for hours while working on this. Like, I once sat through an entire Yep. I'm just going to go through all the sand until it's gone, and then I'm going to just get back to work over there. Just, this is how it works. Like, I'll be doing a live stream of Undertale tomorrow, mainly because Midget asked me to. And so, like, be able to take a break from Minecraft. Sometimes it's good to take a break from Minecraft so you can recharge the batteries and make sure your ideas, you don't become a slave to your ideas. Just, I'm also a big game collector. I have 4 PS2s. What time, if you could add anything else to the game, what would it be? Oh, if I wanted a feature in Minecraft, I would want the ability to make round structures. Even if you can't make, if you could craft round structures instead of having squares, like where you can actually craft a certain circle structure. Like, I would love the ability to make circles in the game. Like, that way I can actually, that way I can make an entire realistic portrayal of one of my favorite historical sites in the United States, which is Sloss furnaces in Birmingham, Alabama. If you want to check out a video I made on that, just go to my YouTube channel, scroll down until you find Sloss furnace action. That is one of my favorite places. I tried to recreate that in Minecraft, but just one problem: no circle objects. I mean, there's a lot of circles at Sloss. Circles. How do you make something that's circle and make it, have complete justice to the source material? This is why I'm trying to do my own thing here. That way I can just build whatever I want without having to worry about people saying that's not what it looks like in real life. But of course, this is the secret to one of my builds as well. I like building my builds realistically, if you know what I mean. Like the way I would build it in such a way that it could be built in real life. That's why I don't like floating. I do not like floating objects. I do not like floating structures. So if there's a structure that's in the air without structural supports, I'm going to ask why there are no structural supports. This is the fastest way to get sand down there, but yeah. This is my least favorite part of filling in an ocean. Mainly because you just have to keep doing this until it's full. Like, if you had sponges, that'd be one thing. Oh. If I could delete a feature, it would be, alright, delete a feature. I would delete, let me just think. Um, just give me a sec. Alright, I'm thinking about something that has no use except through certain stuff. I would say, can't exactly think of that right now, and since this map has been here since before the aquatic update, means there's no coral at the bottom of the sea here. But of course, if I could delete something, it would be something that hinders me. Stops me from being able to accomplish. Alright. Accomplish what I set out to do. I just need to go through all this sand, fill up the ocean a little bit at a time, then remove the sand. Oh, let the torture begin. I am not downscaling this build. It's going to be the largest build I have ever constructed in Minecraft. Alright, I am running out of sand. Alright, that's all I got for sand. Alright, I need to go collect some more sand, or I have to collect sand from an already completed area. And I'm trying to get out. Alright, good. I'm gonna see if I have any extra sand in the chests. as well use some gravel. Alright, do I have any gravel here I can use? Mm-hmm. Alright, I got some more sand. I'm able to get back to work. First, for some reason, there's a slight side effect in putting sand in the ocean. What is that? Yeah, there's a slight side effect to putting sand in the ocean while you're destroying it. The squids will actually swim up to the surface and end up killing themselves. And I now have more black ink than I should normally. Alright. I just need to fill all this up. Yeah, I'm recording this stream so I'll be able to do a sped up version later of this stream. Like, look how deep the ocean is. I'll need a lot of sand to get all that filled. I just need to fill all this up, then I can take a shovel and collect as much of the sand as possible. Alright. Just need a glass of water. Alright, I'm well lubricated. Like I said before, Midget, this is a slow process. Alright. Alright, welcome back. But as you can see here, look, I'm just gonna fill this up all the way. Alright, that's what I like the most. Like, if sand actually falls in by accident, it floats back up to the surface. I love that. I don't have to worry about drowning. Oh. Alright. You're talking about, he's talking about Undertale again. Interesting. Eh. Alright, gotta make sure I have extra sand. You see here, this is a huge block. Oh, I'm thinking, how's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow? What do you think? Eastern time. Right now, my clock says 5:13 p.m. So I'm gonna try and do another stream at 1 p.m. Are you interested in Undertale? Because Midget's been asking me for that, and I might Midget's if you see in the comment section. I mean stream like I've never beaten the game, so yeah, alright. I could do that. Yeah, on Sunday I'll be getting back to work on this during the stream. But during weekdays, I don't I barely stream at all, but mainly because I'm like this. I don't know what like I want to make sure I don't accidentally stream people are in school or at work until like after 3 p.m. Here we are. Alright. All this is full. Now I just need to go get me some shovels. And then just dig up all the sand until nothing but... Okay. Might as well just... As you can see right here, I might as well show you what I have planned right here. Look. See all this? Everything here, this water right here will be removed. This water will stay. The walls will be built up. Detailed walls will be built on top of this. This is the foundation of the wall. Yeah. And it's gonna be it's gonna head all the way over here. It's gonna be huge. And then all these mountains, everything you see here will be leveled. I want the largest metropolis. Do you have a look at the map in the lower left corner? What do you think of the size of this? The gray is actually the construction site. The green to the right of this this gray line is what's already finished. Everything here is taking time, and this is what I do when yeah. Alright, what I'm doing here is guides. It's a guide so I know when to stop, because sometimes I'll be taking out the sand and I don't know when I'm about to hit the water, so I gotta make sure I know. I know, so I usually put sand right here. This is my method. Now I'm gonna go get a shovel. Like, I hate making small builds. I just don't know why I like building big. It's just I like the idea of feeling like I have lots of potential. But if it's a small build, the ideas just evaporate for me. All right. Now I just need to look for my shovels. Temporarily, I gotta put the stone brick I have in the chest. Oh, this is fantasy. Alright, here are my 2 diamond shovels. You wanna know, despite these diamond shovels being quote unquote better than stone shovels, they still break fast. Now I'm just going to run, take out the sand. And, alright, just so you know, this is iron. This is iron. This is coal. I never had to go on a mining expedition in order to get my resources. I would just take out entire mountains. I would get all the resources I ever needed. Now I'm just going to go third person so you know. As you can see those turtles right there, I'm just going to ignore them for now. But it's when they're in the way is when I'll take care of them. It's not the end of the world if I do accidentally breach the water wall I just built, but just what matters is that I'm able to get a lot done. I always take out 2 layers at a time. It's a lot faster to do that. You don't tear your hair out as much. Your hair is safe if you do it like this. Trust me. Yes. Yes, I do. I have it. Uh, you know that. You know that. Over there. Do you see the? Once again, let me just get over there. Go. Oh. Bog Uska Norwak. Did I say that correctly? Alright. Yes, I do know how to get it because I have this, you see that? That's the remnants of my tramway. It was guaranteed to give you the 500 meter, on a rail trophy, but I have to tear it down so I can add this to the metropolis. Like, everything here takes time. It just needs to. Sometimes sacrifices must be made, but don't worry, I'm going to extend the tramway. I'm going to make it bigger than ever. I'm going to try and make a 1,000 meter track. Just because eventually, as soon as this place reaches its full. Yeah. As soon as this place reaches its full potential, that's when I'm going to see massive shortages of materials. So I'm going to have no choice but to make resource supply lines, if you know what I mean, just to make sure there's plenty of materials for this place. Like, I'm going to have extreme shortages of wood, stone, and other essentials as soon as all this is turned into the foundations for the city. I expect massive shortages. Because, in theory, the bigger you make it, the more resources you need. Okay, just checking my inventory. I want to make sure I don't accidentally overflow. Fill up my inventory without me knowing. What's amazing about sand is that it fills up very quickly. Like, squids keep killing themselves as I take out the ocean a little bit at a time. Of course, I don't spare any resources, even if they go below the floor. All this must be flattened so it matches with the floor right here. What do I intend to do with all these resources that I'm collecting as I'm expanding? Who knows? I might want to make a church out of partial sandstone and stone brick mixed together. And what's good about it is that the bigger I expand, the more resources I have. Or at least I'm just telling you guys that. When I need over detail, that's when I have to go first person. It was a small little house, but here's where the big problem came. It was my attempt to try to build something without me being visible in the video. So I would take a 10-second clip of me building, adding something a little bit at a time until the house was finished. But the building was so small they didn't see any difference. So as somebody, misjudged it, and I sort of stopped making smaller builds after that. What's funny is that I can finish a small build very quickly. I can make very detailed medieval houses very quickly. That's why I'm taking my time with the foundations, because I want to have so much room that I can build hundreds of houses, inns, town hall, all that. This is going to be a huge build. This is going to be so huge. I want hundreds of buildings ranging in size. Of course, I'm going to be using some medieval cities as my model. So Like, I'm a big fan of history, so a lot of my builds have to have a historical context. Right now I'm actually debating whether or not to base it off of 15th century London or 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 base it uh, off of first century Rome. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'll figure it out. Eh, start all over. Of course. If you, I've never gotten tired of this game. This is a game. This is a game that actually pushes your creative muscles. So basically, after I'm done with this, hopefully my channel will be huge by then. Will be big by then. And I'll be able to start on another project. Or at least that's the plan. Like, the plan is to have this build start it all. Start the huge growth of my channel. And it's true, my channel has grown from 90 subs since I started this to 143 subs since I and I've been continuing. What do you think? I'm just gonna continue with this until it's finished. I'm gonna see it through, but of course, just need to make sure that nobody tries to, grief it. And of course, I keep telling people when they're on my server, I'm keeping an eye on you because I'm treating this build like it's my firstborn son or something. Of course, I know this game isn't real, but I can still pretend it's real, right? And I'm gonna have to, yeah, but due to I don't have host privileges on, I don't have the ability to teleport or change the weather. You want to know what happens if you turn on host privileges? You lose the ability to get trophies. And I want to make sure that this world stays legitimate. So that means the trophies must stay. The goal is to build something so vast and so huge without resorting to the easy road. What do you think? Yeah, just that's why the only thing I can have on for defense in this server is trust players. And that's about it. When people come on my server, until I, trust them, I need to. They have no right to privileges until they prove to me that they can be trusted. Because I really hate cleaning up after people who don't understand that this is a long-term build. It's really annoying when they get offended when I tell them that this is my server and these are my rules. And I had to tell them over and over, this is my YouTube build. But of course I say it in the nicest way possible. I don't swear at all on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, I don't swear. just I try to keep. And I try to keep whatever I say clean and above board. It's not that I want to be a dictator, but of course, if you want to protect your build, sometimes you gotta be a bit harsh. But not too harsh that they don't want to come back on again. Yeah. I've had days when I worked on this a week straight without talking to anybody. Just these turtles. Yeah, hopefully I can keep working on this. Yeah, I always say sorry, didn't mean to do that, accident. Like, just some people just don't understand. An accident is an accident. Alright, here I go. I'm making another line. And look how much I have to put in order to fill this up. I have to do this a little bit at a time until it's all full. It's a slow process, but it works. And you see that squid, due to it being so close to the water, and also, for some reason, the squid has a problem. When I'm taking out the lake, the ocean a little bit at a time, the squid will get confused and will actually beach itself, and then it'll drown. I mean, it'll actually kill itself. And I'm able to collect the ink, the black ink sacks from it. I have like 8 stacks of it so far from doing this. Now look at all the sand I have here. I have a lot of sand. And of course, to tell you the truth, some of my friends, not all of them, some, on PSN have been trying to tell me to downscale my build. Because they think it's too big, it's unachievable, all that. I'm like, but I'm like this. I want to build. I always strive to do something original, something. Trying to do what I've never done before, instead of going with the status quo. So basically, you're going to see traditional buildings in this metropolis when the foundations are finished, but this thing has to be built first so I can decide where the streets go. The foundations have to be complete before I can figure out where the streets go, where the lampposts go, where the town square is, where the where the where the national I mean, you know, like Central Park in New York City, where that goes, all that, something like that. Just it's just fun to come up with ideas when you're trying to build your own model city. What do you mean? What are you bored of, midget? Like, I'm working towards something that'll look great in 2 years' time. I have all the patience I can ever need. But oh, right. Normally, all right. I'm gonna try to do. Look at that. Squid just died. Like, I'm not murdering these squids. They killed themselves. Uh, Another squid has just met the Reaper. And look at that. I now have 3 ink sacs. Just had an itch on my nose. Just yeah, just have an itchy nose. Any more questions? And just relaxing for a moment. Sometimes you can't just talk all the time. Oh, um, I'm hoping this YouTube channel will grow successful enough that I can have this, you know, eventually start making a little moolah, but right now I'm earning zip with this channel right now because I have to grow it before that can happen. Due to YouTube's policies, it says you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetization now. So, but at the same time, I want to start studying a bit of filmmaking, and I'm also looking at the Unreal Engine. Maybe make one of my own games one day. That's just a small ambition. Actually, a small ambition. One of my friends told me, you don't know the definition of small." Yeah, who needs small? Our usual turn. This is what I love about the aquatic update. I can float all the way down to the bottom, but I can be up within a moment's notice. I was so excited to do this stream today that I couldn't sleep. Just like at 3 a.m. I was up making me some food because I had forgotten to eat yesterday after working on this build. Like, working on this build just makes it, sometimes I'm just so excited about getting some work done on it, I forget to eat sometimes. Yeah, but I do end up eating something. Since I'm mostly a one-man building team, I have to choose on a daily basis what battle I intend to fight. Like, what do I intend to work on today, because that just becomes my entire day, working on one thing at a time. These foundations are scheduled to be finished in June of 2019. The foundations must be finished by 2019, by June 2019. And the foundation, the city streets have to be laid out and ready by August of 2019. That way, my channel can finally enter its third phase, which is actually filming myself actually building the city instead of the foundations. And the reason why I can take all the time in the world to get this build done is because some of the best artists in history, like Leonardo da Vinci, he put 8 years into painting the Mona Lisa. So I can take my time with this. You have another question I can answer? Oh, favorite number? I'm more of an even number person, but if I like everything has to be even, not odd. But the only odd number I can actually truly tolerate when it comes to those pillars over there, every 7 blocks I have to put another pillar, so 7 is a good number. Yeah, I just work hard on this entire build. And also the family lucky number is 13. Like, if you're gonna ask me what's my favorite video game genres besides this game, do you want to know that? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean the Kingdom Hearts series, Persona series. I mean the Persona 3, 4, and 5, and Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, um, Doom 2016 version, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2005 version, not last year's version, and what else? There's also I'm trying to remember what else. Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls, and Neo, Last of Us Part 1, and one moment, let me just think, because I have 198 games in my PS4 collection. I have a lot of games. Friday the 13th, that's a great game. I like it. And of course, Killing Floor 2. I don't like the Call of Duty series that much, but I still have fond memories of Modern Warfare 1. And I do have a job. My dad is a traveling artist. I have to assist him on the trips. But when we're not on the trips, because in 3 weeks' time, me and my dad, traveling artist, and I have to assist him by unloading his equipment, air compressor, his spray guns, the works. We're gonna go up to Minnesota and do a Krampus exhibit there. Anti Santa Claus haunted attraction thing. Like we work on Halloween all summer and we rest during the winter. So I'm not exactly a bum like some people would assume. Like I work really hard when I'm asked to. Just what I have here is just is something to do when I'm not working. If you understand that. And this is my 12-month build. I work really hard on it when I'm not working. And it helps my YouTube channel grow. Any other questions? Honestly, I don't know. Just when I play a game, I usually don't know how popular it's gonna get. So on my YouTube channel, so like if I don't like a game, I don't play it on my channel. Like for example, just to be honest with you, I do not like any battle royale games. I think they're just not for me. I've been playing games for 21 years and I've seen their evolution and I'm like, I don't like Fortnite. I don't like battle I don't like any of those games. So I like to play the games that don't get as many hits, are not as popular as the big ones. Yeah, just I'm not gonna play Fortnite because it's popular. I live by the thing saying just because it's popular doesn't mean it's for me. Like, the reason why I'm playing a very popular game, Minecraft, is because it's the only game in its category that gives you absolute freedom to build whatever you want. Like, one of the only games. There's probably others I don't know of right now. Of course, there's Little Big Planet with its level creator. I remember putting hours of my life into that game when I got my copy on the PS3. Yeah, I gotta go. Hi, Caden. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, let me just, I need more sand so I can fill up that part over there. What I'm doing here is just a little bit at a time, take out the ocean, expand the foundations, which are over there. Yeah, I'm doing great. I decided to try for a 3-hour stream today. which is 34 minutes from completion. Just like, I'm still getting used to doing streams, to be honest. Just I'm more used to doing pre-recorded videos, but of course I'm going to start doing more streams. I know, Midget, I said there might be some games I don't know of that offer create, but Minecraft is the most popular that allows you to create stuff. That's what I said. I said Little Big Planet, Midget. Didn't you hear? I said Little Big Planet. I said it. I did. Yeah. Of course, Little Big Planet does count, but of course, Little Big Planet doesn't give you the freedom to build as you would like. Like, of course, seeing that, yeah, I know. I played the original. I played the original Little Big Planet in 2007 when it was popular. I mean, actually in 2008 when it was brand new. I already know about Little Big Planet. And this, and regarding that person who said get a job earlier on this, he has to understand this is my job. Alright. Oh, one of my friends planted some algae down there. That's good. Uh-huh. Just, like, I know a lot about video games. From the Atari 2600, the TurboGrafx 16, which is the PC engine, known as the PC engine in Japan. And, there's the Commodore 64, the Amiga, the Commodore 64. It was touted as 64 megabytes. No. 64 megabytes couldn't even render something. Yeah. And then there was NES, Sega Master System, Genesis, Super NES, all that, like PlayStation, N64, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 3, Wii, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox 360, and of course Xbox One, or 180 as it was known by me and others, when Xbox tried to say, oh, it won't play used games. Oh yeah, we still haven't forgiven. Yeah, just I've been paying attention to video game history. Like, I love video games so much, I even do my own research. Maybe I should make some videos about my my knowledge of video games. But right now I'm just gonna focus on doing more live streams of this and other games. Okay, I'm out of sand, so I have no choice but to do this. Use dirt. There we go. Yeah, just have to be careful, don't drown. Mm-hmm. I just need to keep doing this until... when did I start YouTube? I started this account that I'm using right now, um, April of 2016, but I didn't feel like uploading anything until June of 2017. My first videos were in June of 2017, and I slowly but surely started uploading videos. I've also been practicing because at first I was afraid of talking on YouTube, because for some reason, if you understand this, sometimes I hate hearing my own voice recorded. Like, just, uh, yeah, just, I started this, um, and right now, my channel has just achieved 10,000 overall views since June, since October. So, so I have an audience. It's getting there. I just need to persevere and keep going. Might as well get some materials. It's time to fill up the machine so I can make more stone brick. It's called recuperate what was already used up today. It should be fine as long as I don't put in too much. Alright, inventory full. On my way to the machine room. You might this is in real I like doing live streams because it shows people all this in real time. Alright. And as you can see here, future expansion right here. It's gonna be a big build. I'm so excited. Alright, this was the first room I ever built on the server. This was early January of 2018. Early January. And downstairs I wanted to make another garden level. And as you can see, I tried my best to make it look just the same as the one above. And meanwhile, I have this down here. Alright, this is the obsidian room. Or at least it will be. It requires a big room because I'm going to build a huge mold room just to make obsidian. I need to make thousands of obsidian if I'm going to have, protected areas to stop players from breaking into stuff. Alright, now just take all this cobblestone, place it in this chest, and then go back and get more. Due to having automatic doors all over the place, that's just to stop people without host privileges from getting into places you don't want them to go. I mean, no, without without the ability to open doors. Like, I do not use host privileges. I was just talking about the trust players. I get confused sometimes. Alright, just need to grab cobblestone only. I need to do this. I gotta empty all these chests and then I gotta remove them. Yeah, look at all this iron here. Like, I have all that and I'm able to afford to make a lot of pickaxes if I need to. It's a slow process when I lost all my shulker boxes. Alright, this was the first engine room. This thing actually started the mass production of my stone brick. It's obsolete now. It's not needed anymore because I have a bigger one over there. And this was built by my good friend BroDude235. He did such a good job with this. And it allowed me to get started on mass production. But the problem was this thing could only have at least 3,456 stone per thing. So that meant I had no choice but to ask Tristan to make a new one with plenty of room for the stone. As I showed you guys below, I have 10 tiers. There's over 60 double chests waiting to accept stone that's being produced here. So that way it'll never run out. I never get full. It's always good. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go and get another thing of cobblestone. These walls were very fun to build in survival. Yeah, I better grab the iron ore and just take it to the supply rooms. Yeah, and also coal. Need to make sure there's plenty of fuel for the machine, otherwise that machine guzzles coal like a Hummer, so it needs a lot. Like if you want it to go on for hours, you need to have at least 128 stacks of coal in order to make sure it'll last for a good while. Alright, almost there. Yeah, I understand. I am almost done for today. I can only get so much done. You see all this iron? All this was collected from just taking out entire areas. Yep. Now I'm gonna get this machine activated. Or at least fill it up to the brim. I just had to fill up these chests so I could have like 150 stacks ready to go into the hoppers. Look at this. This is this is input. Hopefully there's enough fuel in there to keep it going for a while. And when this machine is at full blast, all work on the server must cease. Mainly because this thing is so powerful, the frame rate will go down. Because this is not the PlayStation 4 Pro, this is a base PS4. As you can see, the frame rate's going down. So I have to fill in these chests before the frame rate gets so low that I can't move without this thing slowing me down. Alright, this thing is about to be fully active. Alright, all furnaces are activated. Let me just check and see. Oh, very good. Now this thing is going to fill up all the chests from one tier to the other until it's full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. And thank you very much for watching. And if you guys liked what you see, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll be doing another stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And see you guys later. 1 second, I just need to... Alright. See you guys.